Team Fortress 2 Traditional Sixes is the best competitive game ever made.
Oh, Vio does die.
Wait!
Okay,
Frisbee!
Chris is on their measure.
Fight this. There's Frisbee coming in from behind. Gets one rocket onto Ruined
Oh no.
Oh my lord.
Trad Sixes is the final form of Team Fortress 2, and only select players have what it takes to play in these leagues. This is a guide to help those players find their way. In this video, we're going to go over a checklist to know you're ready, what class to pick, how to find an entry point, how to prepare, and my personal tips for finding success. So how do you know you're ready to start playing competitive TF2? I think there's 3 things that you need to make sure you have checked off before you begin trying to play in a league. 1. Do you love playing Team Fortress 2? I think that's a requirement going into this. 2. You find yourself at the top of the leaderboard consistently. You're considered a pub stomper. And 3. You have time available at night to play. A typical season is 8 weeks long, followed by playoffs, with matches once a week. So theoretically, you could play, 30 minutes or so a week, and that's all you have to throw at it. But my suggestion would be, you're also scrimming in the other nights, practicing, demo review, map reviews. It's all dependent on your team's collective goal. If your goal is to win, I'd say play as much as you can. If your goal is to have fun, just play whenever you're available. And it's as easy as that. Now it's time to pick your role. There are 6 options, and we could break it up into 2 categories, the combo and the flank. I'm going to briefly go over each role, and I want you to focus on what's resonating with you, because that's probably a good indication of what role you should pick. Starting with the Pocket Scout, you're acting as the main bodyguard for the medic and the demo man, while leading pushes and creating a safe zone for your combo to play within. You're in charge of denying enemy soldiers from bombing your combo, and you act as a taxi for your medic. This is the best role for main calling because you're playing with the combo, you're seeing the entire map on a macro level, and you're using your speed to gather important information. This role also needs to switch between sniper, engineer, and heavy, depending on the game state. Next up is the Demo Man. This is the primary damage dealer and area denial specialist for your team. This is a great class to be a part of the Uber and hugely important when transitioning between points. This class has the potential to output the most damage on a team and has one of the highest skill ceilings of any class. If you're great at multitasking, this role is probably great for you. Next is the Pocket Soldier. This is a defensive anchor and cleanup specialist that uses their mobility to pull attention away from their combo and create space. This is a flexible role that can switch from defense to offense in an instant and can be a part of Ubers and crits. This is a way more conservative and ultra-disciplined role that needs to find the balance between helping the combo and acting offensively when the situation demands it. This is a very difficult role to find that balance. Then we get to the core of the combo, which is the medic. They are responsible for keeping teammates healthy, building and deploying game-changing Ubers, and keeping track of add and disadd. You're one of the main targets for the enemy team, so knowing how to surf damage and perfect your movement is crucial for staying alive. This is a support role, but the game state revolves around you. Next is the Flank Scout. With high mobility and burst damage, the Flank Scout is excellent for chasing down and finishing off injured players. Being a constant threat behind or on the side, the Flank Scout forces the opposing team to divide their attention. Flank Scout operates more independently and is typically the player who switches to an off class like Sniper, Engineer, or Heavy, and is an expendable player that is in on a lot of the sacks. And lastly, we come to the Roamer, which is an offensive and highly mobile soldier who plays on the flank, creates opportunities, and eliminates key enemy targets, like the medic. This role takes the most risk, needs the most courage, and relies on timing, mobility, and precision to succeed. Oftentimes, they are thrown at the bulk of the enemy on a suicide mission for key picks. They can change the game state in an instant, and the advantage they create for their combo can be the X factor for a team's success. Each role has its own set of responsibilities, skills, and knowledge to perfect it, so choose your role wisely. Now it's time to find an entry point into a league. We're looking either to join a team or create a team. If you're like me, and while you've been playing casual, you've been adding other pub stomper friends, this might be a great opportunity to reach out and say, hey, would you guys be interested in starting a team? If you can get 3 or 4 players that would be interested, then you might have a perfect opportunity to start a team with a bunch of pub stompers. That's the way I did it, and we ended up going 12-0 our first season and winning newcomer. Another approach would be you're just looking for a team as a player. Most leagues have a looking for team board where you can post as a player that you're looking for team, and you also can reach out to team captains looking for players. Ringing is also an easy way to get into competitive. Not only do you get practice, but you have an opportunity to meet new players and get an idea of the competitive landscape. You might ring for a team and they might contact you the next day and say, hey, can you ring again? This guy isn't available. And then the next day they're like, all right, this guy left the team. Would you be available to play? Boom. You've just found an entry point into competitive. We did all that. We found a team. How do we prepare for our first season? Well, first thing I'd suggest is to optimize your game by downloading a config. I would suggest Mastercomfig because of all the extra options that are easy to implement. And I would suggest disabling ragdolls and gibs. This is the time to invest in a good headset so you can communicate clearly to your teammates. Do not get a tabletop microphone. Every time I've had a teammate with a tabletop microphone, there's always this period of like, dude, I can hear your keys. I do not want to hear that. Start practicing communicating while playing and learn the callouts. If you're playing casual, just start talking about what's going on in the game and learn how to walk and talk. It's a weird skill that you don't realize that you haven't developed. I think during my first season, I was borderline mute and I was just making crazy plays without saying anything. Vio had to be like, Frisbee's in, and I'd be like, oh shit, I need to be better at that. Start watching high-level players that are playing your role to gain insight and to understand what's expected of you. You can download a demo from a high-level player and just watch back what they're doing. And if you see anything that you like, load up a map and try to emulate it. I remember watching Blaze speed shot on Gully Wash into Big Door, and I loaded up a map immediately after, and I started trying to figure out, first of all, what a speed shot was, and I didn't even know what that was, and that led me down an entire path of playing in competitive. This is a boring one, but read all of your league's rules. This is important to know what's expected of you and what things can get you banned. Implement PREC or a config that automatically saves your comp demos. Admins will be asking for your recorded demos from your matches, and you can be banned if you forget too many times. If you ended up going the team leader route, make sure you have a way of reserving servers to play on and learn the Archon server commands for running the server. I think it's like $5 for 3 months on ServeMe. Start scheduling scrims, running tryouts, and locking down teammates for the specific roles. This will start making your team feel real. And now is the time to start training. If you are preparing for a season, hit the TF2 gym. That can mean warming up your aim on TR walkway, TR denial, practicing jump maps, rollouts, and MGE as much as possible. Now that you've made a team or you're on a team and you have a couple scrims under your belt, these are my tips for how to be successful playing competitive TF2. Tip number 1, take a little time and have a map review with your team. Establish where everyone stands, what things are called, and just go over the basics on every map that you're about to play. Number 2, watch demos back as a team and focus on the big picture issues and do not get caught up in the small semantic details of this person shouldn't have been fighting here at this time. Focus on, oh, we didn't call ad correctly and it got us caught, or we weren't in position correctly for disad. Otherwise, you're gonna get lost in argument. That's not what the team review should be about. Number 3, Find a team mentor.
When you're in a defensive state, the best players to be healing are your demo and soldiers. F your scouts, they're worthless, pathetic. They're only good for you getting the hell out.
There's a whole range of mentors, from people in the next division higher than you in like AM, all the way up until someone like Banny, a legendary player. Find a mentor that works for you. Just a little side note, I am not available as a mentor. Please do not reach out to me. I don't have the time. If I had the time, I would be playing more competitive TF2. And lastly, train together as a team. Play MGE against each other, 2v2s, 3v3s. It's a really good opportunity to hold each other accountable, expose each other's weaknesses, and you know for a fact that your teammates are getting better because you're playing against each other. Anything you can do to practice playing together, synergizing, and communicating will go a long way. And there you go. Did you notice anything in common with all the tips? It all revolves around your team. The success you have, not only in the wins that you get, but the fun that you have, is reliant on your teammates. So pick them well. I know I did.
Wait,
They're gonna fight this time.
Demos Chris is dying.
Fighting me. Shut your ass.
One more.
Go!
Let's chill out. Let's keep doing what we're doing.
Hey, let's chill out,
Keep doing what
everybody.
we're doing.
Come on.
We're doing good. We're doing good. It's not over yet.
Going deep, guys.
He's gonna get out.
Yes!
Yeah, let's go.
Peace, I'm doing. Take this back! No. They're gonna take it! MP Farms! MP Farms!
Get his phone!
Wait, all of us together. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Flail and you'll hit something, I guess. You think you're safe in my river? Oh shit!
Oh my god. I'm right behind you, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Just pull it out.
let me click on
Yes it does! Yes it does! Right now, see where you are!
They're walking through life shoulder, Annie.
That's right.
That's right.
Alright.
We're chilling.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. Hey, good scrim tonight, you guys.
Yeah, good scrims.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, good scrims.
Team high five. 3, 2, 1.
I have push to talk. I can't high five.
I'm pressuring for you, Steve. Good luck. Oh,
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing. I have some other videos I'm going to be working on this year, which is like my DM guide, my game sense guide, and some other long form videos where I'm putting more effort into the editing. And let me know if this video helped you get into competitive. My hopes are that I find the people that are right on the cusp of committing to playing competitive. I understand that getting into competitive is intimidating, it's challenging, it's difficult, and honestly, it's like my biggest fear was I didn't want to be, yelled at by someone that's like taking the game way too seriously. I think it all comes down to the people that you play with. So just, I know I've already said it, but pick your teammates because that's gonna dictate your experience. All right, cool. I'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Are you guys gonna? Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Later.